a 4-2 loss from Stony Brookfield tonight. Welcome into Postgame Tomahawk Talk. I'm Ariel Tamir-Pinsky, joined by Lyle Allenstein. Lyle, talk to me about what we saw from the pitching. We saw a great starter, a little bit of a blow-up with the relievers, though.
Yeah, Matt Shore pitched really well again. He's been one of the most consistent arms for Bourne this entire summer. Through 6 innings, just gave up that 2-run home run in the second inning, but other than that, was really lights out today. Just gave up 3 hits, but 7 strikeouts, was in control this whole way, provided the Bourne Braves. A really good start from him. But then we've talked about it all year, sounding like a broken record, but the relief pitching not helping the cause. Landon White coming in that 7th inning for Shore, and then gave up 3 costly runs that ended up being the difference in this one.
And there was almost no offense tonight. 4 hits, 2 from Gavin Kelly, 2 from Cal Sefcik.
Yeah, when you want to win baseball games, you can have multiple guys getting hits, and you did have multiple guys getting hits, but it was only resulted to 4 pair of hits from Gavin Kelly. You had that one in the 9th, and you had that 2-run shot early in the game that ended up giving the Braves the lead, though it didn't last very long. Cal Sefcik's been hot, had 2 hits, but you really got to get more guys involved. Honestly, when we see this team succeed, all the guys are getting involved. They had runners in scoring position in the 8th after a pair of that hit from Cal Sefcik and a walk from Kay Lewis, but honestly, just not enough today. Got to get the bats going with this final week coming up.
Well, we're back at home tomorrow at Doran Park, taking on the Wareham Gatemen for a 6 p.m. pitch. Ariel Tamir-Pinsky now joined by Adam Gawkin and Devin Jarvis. Devin, we lost tonight. Not the end of the world. 5 games. We only need to win 3.
Yeah, at the end of the day, a loss here is not the end of the world, like you just said, Ariel. Falmouth right now losing 4-3 against YT. If that score holds, it's still a win for Bourne. That magic number goes down to just 2 for Bourne. They need now combined 2 losses from Falmouth and wins from us. So it's really important that Bourne still looks at these final 4 games, though, as ones that are must-win. You want to go in the playoffs as hot as possible, and it starts with what you do on the field, not what other teams do.
Yeah, at this point in the season, it's important that we're very clean out there defensively. The small things just will slip through.
Exactly. That's a great way to put it. The small things really slip through, and they build upon each other. Today, it was that bottom of the 7th inning where Brewster took the lead, and it was really small things that led to the lead. It was a walk and hit by pitch to put runners on first and second, and then a wild pitch advances them to second and third. Because of that, the entire infield has to move in, and what ends up being a ground ball to short probably would have been an inning-ending double play if there wasn't a wild pitch and the runners were on first and second. But instead, it's hit hard, Riker Waite can't get to it, and it's a 2 RBI single. So you look back to that and say, well, if you didn't walk and hit a guy and then throw a wild pitch, it's an inning-ending double play instead of the 2 game-winning runs. So those really little things, those wild pitches, walks, hit by pitches, that's really the key at this point of the season. That's really what wins and loses playoff games. And, we're not in the playoffs right now, but we're about as close as it gets to it with these important games.
Well, let's move on from tonight's loss and preview tomorrow. We have the Gatemen at home.
Yeah, Wareham's been the best team in the league for the last 2 weeks, you could say. They've been extremely hot. I believe only 3 losses in their last 14 games. A loss against Hyannis on Sunday, but they're leading 4-0 right now, and those are games to follow because with a win today, Wareham's now 4 points in front of Bourne. That lead gets cut just to 2 if Bourne can beat Wareham tomorrow. So really important if Bourne want to get that 1 seed, they come and play well against the Gatemen tomorrow.
Well, we'll see you at Doran Park tomorrow for a 6 p.m. pitch.